Mama. Udo. Today is 23rd. Today is 23rd of January 2022. This is the Master Prophet, young Joshua Yawins, the awakened one of the Biafran people, Biafran spiritual leader, the prophet and the founder of the new Igbo Biafran indigenous religion, Rufana. N'ụbọchị taa, achọrọ m iti gị ọnụ na ihe na-eme na IPOB. But before I say what I'm going to say, ka m kelegodo ndị mbụ na ndị egede. Kelee Chukwu, ndị Igbo, Chukwu gbara ndị ọcha okwe. Chukwu mmụọ ala Igbo. Ị gaa na ịntanetị ọ na Google ka eklik Chukwu Igbo God or Igbo deity, ebutere na gị imeji Chukwu. Achọsị m na-eleba anya n'ime mmụọ ma n'olu gwara m sị ndị ọcha anyị gbara ha okwe. I was wondering, ile otu eji gba ndị ọcha okwe. Eche mmụọ ndị ọcha gbara anyị okwe. Ihe na-agwa m okwu na-agwa m that they thought they are smart, but we deceived them. At the end of the day, the majority of the people in Igbo land call our name and not the name of whatever they brought. Chukwu mmụọ nọ n'ala Igbo before ndị ọcha abịa. So Christians na-akpọ Chukwu. They are calling the deity. Ị gaa na Google kpọọ Chukwu Igbo, epụtara gị imeji Chukwu. Ọwụghị onye ọcha. So iro na church, na Catholic church, or na assemblies, na Methodist n'ala Igbo, ha na-akpọ Chukwu. Onye ha na-enye glory wụ mmụọ nọ n'ala Igbo. Ekwensu being the god of trickery and all the smart and all the in charge of business. Onye mere ndị Igbo, onye Igbo ọbụla nọ na business. Ọ maka ekwensu. Ihe a wunye ndị ọcha na-agwa ha anyị. Ihe a wunye ndị pastor na-agwa ha anyị. Ihe ndị those priest na-agwa ha anyị, because they don't have idea. They spend years studying the teachings of the slave masters. Mmadụ hapụ ihe na ya n'anya, ihe na ya n'akpa, na-achọ ihe n'elu. Somebody spend their 20-30 years with a doctorate degree in stupidity, in theology and stupidity philosophy, studying the religions of their oppressors. Somebody that killed your father, rape your mother, will you marry that person? No. So mmụọ ala Igbo anyị gbara ha okwe. Iruo na Catholic Church na-akpọ Chineke Chukwu. Iruo na Pentecostal na-agụri Chineke odogwu n'agha. Ọ mmụọ ala Igbo ka ha na-enye ekele. Ha na-asị iwu nwa ekwensu. Ha na-enye ekele tu ekwensu. Wara sị ekwensu awụ ihe ọjọọ. Ọ mmụọ nọ n'ala Igbo kara aka, kajara akaja. mgbe mmụọ nọ n'ala Igbo mere ma aghọta ihe anya mmiri gbara m ihe m na-ewe iwe si ele ihe mere ni Chukwu na ekwensu na nne m Chukwu ji hapụ ndị ọcha emeri anya ama m na ha gbara ndị ọcha okwe. 95% of the Catholic Church na-akpọ Chukwu. 99% of the Pentecostals or whatever na-akpọ Chukwu. At the end of the day, they are giving glory to mmụọ ala Igbo anyị na-awụhụ ihe ndị ọcha butere. Mmụọ ala Igbo kara kachara akacha. Mgbe m nwetara this understanding, you see all these priests, they spend 20-30 years studying stupidity. You see all these pastors, ha na-ebugharị Bible. Onwe mgbo onye ọcha gwara ha sị ya hapụnụ ide na-akpọ Chukwu. No mmụọ ala Igbo ka nọ na-enye glory. Because onye ọcha doesn't exist. Now, this my understanding has nothing to do with IPOB. Has nothing to do with the Mazen and the Kano. This is a private opinion of Master Prophets. Onyamuma, the working one. And any opportunity I'm a opportunity the liberations, the spiritual liberations of our people. Our people they liberated. Oh, ka atọ m ụtọ. O nwere ihe ilulu ndị Igbo na-atọ. Ọ bịara nga m abịagbula m mgbe ọ ga-ala mkpu apụpụla ya. But onye bịara nga gị chi bịagbu gị ya la mkpu ya. Foreign religion warụ at that time. Ọkwa arụ today. But I know na ha na the land. E nwere ndị reverend father, when the reverend sister, when the pastors, when they ke. Anọ na ha biri ma ọdịnala na omenala Igbo biri. Any pastor or priest si na omenala ala Igbo aga adị, Chineke Chukwu ekwensu ekwekwele ka ọ dịrị wepụ ya n'ala Igbo. Ọ nọ n'ọfọ onye amụma na-ekwu okwu. Onye amụma ji ọfọ Amadioha na anyanwụ na-eze elu na ọfọ ndị ọzọ dị iche iche na-aga akpọ ha mmiri anọ n'ala Igbo eji m ọfọ ya uche aga m akpọ ya. Now, ka m gaa na ihe m ga-ekwu today. I will try my best not to impute any lies on anybody. Maka eji m ọfọ Amadioha, the God of thunder. Eji m ọfọ anyanwụ, which is everywhere. Eji m ọfọ eze elu, which is Chukwu. Eji m ọfọ mami wata dị iche iche, mmiri dị iche iche n'ala Igbo. So I will try my best, even though I am supporting Mazen and the Kano, but I will try my best not to lie, because it doesn't bring me anything. Today I am speaking on the memo that the former national coordinator of Germany wrote. I have spoken with Collins about 5 or 6 times. Collins is not my enemy. I don't have any problem with Collins. All the whole time I spoke with him, or whatever. Aga m ekwu maka ihe ihe a ma atụgide Collins ashi. Aga m eme ya. Mmadụ nyebekwe m ego, aga m atụgide onye ọbụla ashi. Maka eji m ọfọ kara aka. Collins, aga m asị na enyi m mgbe ọbụla m kpọrọ ya epike phone. Ihe ndị mụ na ya kwuru, he always get back at me. Sim near mene or near contact on your contact on. I have to make that clear with you. Just like the same way, Njine Kuku Basara Uchemefo. And we all along that Uchemefo is not my enemy. Eku give me Bomazen and the Kavim Bomazen and the Canon there, and Master Uchemefo Wejbo mad. And finally today, the only time in blame which I'm for, when some priest in that sick I mediate Gaju. That is the only time I have criticized Uchemefo, just on that time. But still, Uchemefo is still my friend. And seeing all the things that has transpired with Chinedu, I think Uchemefo is more holier. Uchemefo is an angel, with Chinedu more Lucifer and or Satan, according to Christianity. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is the head, the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra. Because of Igbos are like, Igbo has no king. Every idiot wants to be king. If you go to any village in Biafran land, everybody wants to be king. All of them want to be high chief. Even they don't take just chief, they want a high one. Because they have no respect for their elders. An average Igbo man, if you give him a little chicken change, he will insult his elder. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is the head and the founder of IPOB. And for IPOB to succeed, for Biafra to succeed, there must be only one commander, one head, one leader, Anyage Nwenwe. Before you will introduce democracy for Igbo, you must have to first of all bring them to that place. If not, because of the white men, the slave master has brainwashed them. That's why they sabotaged Ekwensu that want to defend them. And that's why they are still sabotaging themselves today. When you and Igbo man go somewhere, Igbo, the Igbo man will sabotage you. All the whole problem I had in this country with black people is all Igbo people that I want to help. Mazen, that's why for us, CJ Munonwe, again, we only one commander. That commander command everything. So that anyone is your way, I may introduce democracy. When the white men started all the things that you see them they are doing today, only one commander command all. King James command everything, wrote the Bible, did this, conquer all the whole world. Constantine is the only one commander in everything till there is stability in the land. Now, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu sent a memo, sent Barrister Ejimako on the 28th of November 2022 and asked Barrister Ejimako to announce that he has ordered Chinedu to fire Collins, which is the IPOB national coordinator. Not only firing him, expel him from IPOB. The next day, the lawyer, which is Ojofo, Ojofo will not put that thing on the social media because Ojofo is working on the ground against Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. But Ojofo made it clear to Chinedu that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu has fired Collins. Not only firing Collins, removing Collins from IPOB. Somebody called me today asking me, but why was the reason that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu remove Collins? That's not my business. I don't care. Collins has not done anything wrong to me. I can say he's my friend. But concerning IPOB, there is only one commander, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. And Mazen Nnamdi Kanu has fired him. So it's not in my place to ask why or Z. I don't want to know. That is command and control. Obey the last order. And that last order comes from Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. Then after, we can say, oh, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu then why do you remove Collins? But not now. Chikedoziem acknowledged the memo that the lawyer wrote, which is Ojofo. You remember when Barrister Jimako was saying, Mazi Nanikan has ordered one of our lawyers to write a memo to Chikedoziem. It is Ojofo. Because Barrister Jimako didn't want to has asked Ojofo to write it. You know. So Ojofo has confirmed to Chikedoziem that on the 28th of November, that Mazi Nandikano has fired Collins. For me, that is over. And we saw 2 days or 4 days ago, because of Biafran child threatened Chikedoziem to fire the person that Mazi Nandikano had put in place. We had 3 days ago that Chikedoziem fired the man that Mazi Nandikano has put in place, and they expelled that man. No. Mazi Nandikano is the head, the supreme leader, a leader that he's in charge of everything, both finance, both policy, both everything, so that I say Ochichonye Kuche, because Igbos cannot be trusted with Ochichonye Kuche. Or somebody can say, I'm a baga can't, or what take him and can measure okay, Kaibe. Yeah, undivo, because Ndoche in a home. So now, we saw 2 days ago, Collins has been brainwashed by Chikedoziem. You see, sometimes you want to pull down a tree, and the rotten tree will be falling. Will go and hit the tree that you want to keep. That is the tree that you want to retain. Chikedoziem knows that he will go down. Chikedoziem knows that he has upset Mazi Nandikano. It is clear. So, Master Pro, why are you saying it? Oh, please, don't be stupid. It is there. Chikedoziem knows that he has disobeyed Mazi Nandikano not more than 12 times. And when Mazi Nandikano comes out, he is not going to be happy. Because this is not just one, not two. That is more than 10 times disobeying Mazi Nandikano. That means it is insubordination. So, why would Chikedoziem 2 days ago remove the person that Mazi Nandikano put in place, and recall the person that Mazi Nandikano removed and fired? There is only one commander of IPOB. There is only one leader of IPOB. It's Mazi Nandikano, and his word is final. Now, I don't know why Collins allowed himself to be used by Chikedoziem. So now, if Chikedoziem is falling, you know how many people that's going to fall with him? I think 99% of the people in Radio Biafra is going to fall with Chikedoziem. 99% of the people in Biafran Times is going to fall with Chikedoziem. 99% of the people in Biafran Times, Biafra Rapture bullshit is going to fall with Chikedoziem. Chikedoziem has just set gunpowder in everything in the house of IP, so that if he's falling, he will collapse the house together. If Mazi Nandikano comes out and touched Chikedoziem, said you are fired, Chikedoziem will not go out alone, because there's a lot of people that is following him. According to the Bible, I'm not saying it's true. The white men said that their God, the white man, kicked down Satan. And when Satan was coming down, Satan came with all his legions of angels. You cannot allow rebellion in the house. That means if Mazi Nandikano will fire Chikedoziem, all this rebellious group will also go down with him. And Collins has allowed himself to be used for Chikedoziem to use him. Now, if Collins were intelligent, Mazen Nandekano has fired you. Why are you still fighting? You are fighting because you are not loyal to Mazen Nandekano. That's why you are fighting. If you are loyal to Mazen Nandekano and you are fired by Mazen Nandekano, all you will do is you keep quiet and wait. Said, I'm not going to say anything. All the whole work that I have done for IPOB, see how they lied against me or whatever. When Mazen Nandekano comes and they said all those things, allegations that they laid against you is lie. Mazen Nandekano will look into it and said, I'm sorry. Return your position or take another position. But Collins is working directly with Chinedu, means that they are insubordinate. They are together collectively fighting against Mazen Nandekano. Today, 23rd of January 2023, I am now considering everybody in Radio Biafra as Sabo. Anyone that has not rebuked Chinedu's insubordination, I consider them as Sabo. Today I am considering all the people in Biafran Times, in rapture or trumpet bullshit, that has not rebuked Chinedu. I'm considering them as Sabo. Because all of them saw all this insubordination of Chinedu, they have not said anything. Okwa ihe eziokwu kwano na akwụkwọ nwa. Why is that Mazen Nandekano will remove Chinedu, will remove Collins, and 1 month later Chinedu will replace him back? This is insubordination of the highest order. It's simple. Everybody, both those who call themselves evangelists and those idiots who call themselves pastor and all those Akaji rubbish that is working with Chinedu, I consider them as Sabo against Mazen Nandekano. Because if you don't see this insubordination of Chinedu, then you are not Akaji Ofo. You are Akaji Beribe. If you say that you are a prophetess or an evangelist and you are talking in Radio Biafra, but you did not recognize this insubordination against Mazen Nandekano, this sabotage, this Egedagabo Ozo, in the IPOB name against Mazen Nandekano, then you are a stupid person. You are blind. How can you be a prophet that you don't see that Chinedu is an insubordination? That they are refusing orders from Mazen Nandekano. That Mazen Nandekano will remove somebody after 1 month, Chinedu will put that person back and then remove the person that Mazen Nandekano set in that position. Now, this memo of Collins is null and void because the leader of IPOB removed him approximately 1 month ago. He has nothing, he has no right to remove Kanonta or to remove the coordinator of Landsberg, Elish. He has just proven that he is Sabo. As I said it before, I have no problem with Collins, but his action yesterday and today shows that he is a threat to Mazen Nandekano. He is now in his subordination. He is challenging Mazen Nandekano. Because if he's not challenging Mazen Nandekano, he wouldn't have. You were removed by the leader of IPOB. And now, a second person come and, replace you, reinstate you. You would have said, oh, wait a minute. Our leader is still there. Unless you believe that Mazen Nandekano is no longer your leader. So that's why I am concluding that the people in Radio Biafra are no longer with Mazen Nandekano. I am concluding today that the people in Biafran Times, in Rapture Bullshit or Rapture Media, they are no longer with Mazen Nandekano. They have moved on. They are now with Chinedu. And Chinedu is near their Onyendu. It is clear. Because there is no way that Collins that was removed by Onyendu will come. I said, oh, I'm coming back because Chinedu has asked me to come back. Who is Chinedu? Chinedu is not the leader of the indigenous people. Who is the leader of IPOB? Who is Onyendu? What is the meaning of Onyendu? Leader. So if Onyendu gives order, then how could somebody that is under Onyendu give a counter order? You people are stupid. You have lost your mind. Chemafo is still a holy man to compare to all these idiots. Somebody called me today from Germany. He sent me the letter that Kanonta was fired yesterday. And today he sent me the letter that coordinator in the city has been fired. I looked at him, I said, this person must be Sabo. I called him, I said, my brother, why are you sending me all these things? He said, yeah, because the coordinator, Collins, has fired them. I said, excuse me, who is the head of IPOB? He said, only in Mazen Nandekan. I said, 1 month ago, Mazen Nandekan fired Collins. So what is Collins still doing in IPOB? But Collins didn't do anything. I said, shh. I don't want to know whether he did something or not. Collins is my friend. I consider him my friend. Anytime I call him, he picks up the telephone. But the head of IPOB fired him. For me, it's final. You see how these people, they don't use their brain. Chinedu has placed a gunpowder in the house. And when Chinedu goes down, the house will collapse with him. Tell me, if you remove Chinedu now, who is that you're going to leave? Because they have been all entangled with Chinedu. In South Africa, they have created this Ewu Atron South Africa. Ikenga has polluted himself. You think that when Mazen Nandekan comes out, Mazen Nandekan will say, oh, Ikenga, you did a good job for insulting my mother, insulting my father, insubordinating, creating a new account. You think that this idiot called himself Biafran Ewu in Cologne, that said, that used a word that I cannot pronounce about the mother of Mazen Nandekan. You think Mazen Nandekan will clap to tell them thank you? First of all, he will weep. I said, why did you people do all these things to my family? There was one idiotic woman that is said, that called her name an evangelist, that is every time reading something in Radio Biafra. And she said she has an evangelist. She has not even comprehended that Ndocha Barayope. Yes, now evangelist. Evangelist my behind. I feel like crying. I feel like shedding tears. Our people has no brain. They have no understanding. Who is the leader of IPOB? Please, can you write, anybody here listening to me, who is the leader of IPOB? Is it Chinedu or Mazen Nandekan? If the answer is Mazen Nandekan, then who gives order? It's Mazen Nandekan. Chinedu is under Mazen Nandekan. And Chinedu will take order from Mazen Nandekan and not the other way around. You have to understand. Ejiofor screwed all these things. Ejiofor has made it difficult for people to obey Mazen Nandekan. This is what he did with Umuani Highway. This is what he did with Simon Ekpa. The whole problem that Simon Ekpa had is because of Ejiofor. Ejiofor brainwashed him. And now, the window and the curtains, the veil has been torn. Simon Ekpa can see that Ejiofor is a threat to Mazen Nandekan. I feel like crying. I feel like shedding tears. Who is the head of IPOB? So, one nani anyị dire n'ozie n'aka ndị iro. So get replace ya with onye ọzọ. Chineke no ndị ọjọọ. Udiri ndị that's why you say, we want Biafra to come this year. So if Biafra comes this year, you are telling me that Mazen Nandekano will still be working with this Chinedu DOS. Then that means they will assassinate him the next day. If Biafra comes this year, and Mazen Nandekano still allow Chinedu and all those gang together, they will kill him. They will shoot him on the back. Because he's supposed to clean up the house, remove these rotten apples everywhere that Chinedu has contaminated. Because if he refused to remove them, I will not even support him, because I know the next day they're going to assassinate him. Unless he wants to be assassinated. Kuono ejoku. Kuono ejoku. Ejoku kwanondo. Ejoku bondo. Ekelene m Chineke. Chineke gbara ndị ọcha okwe. Ndị Catholic na-akpọ Chukwu. Ndị Pentecostal Igbo na-akpọ Chukwu. Chukwu ha na-akpọ awụghị onye ọcha. Chukwu mmụọ ala Igbo anyị kara aka. Ha agba Chukwu na ekwensu agba ndị ọcha okwe. Ha eche na ha butere na ha Jesus onye ọcha. 99.9% of ndị Igbo niile na-akpọ Chukwu. Chineke ekelele m gị, Chukwu ekelele m gị. At the end of the day, mmụọ nọ n'ala anyị ka ha na-enye glory. Irie na ha ọrụ. Ekelele m Chineke. Kelekwenụ ndị mbụ na ndị egede. But it is painful that the way our people sabotage the Ekwensu, that is the way they are sabotaging Mazen Nandekano. It is painful. Ndị Igbo hụrụ ego n'anya karịa ndụ. Ndị Igbo ga-ere nwanne ha maka ihe ego. Ndị Igbo hụ ego ha hapụ eziokwu. So ndị IPOB nna hapụla 2 years ago ha na-asị m, oh, Master Prophet, why don't you Mazen Nandekano is on live radio, why are you making your program? So now Mazen Nandekano is in the hand of the enemy. All of you have jumped ship. No, Ndara. I'm done. Ekelenem Kanonta for being there. Being a Gadabashanozo. Ekelenem Mazi Jiasi. Kele High Chief Wifi. Kele Barrister Loy Ejimako. Mpochanda aha makpo nne nne ya anyị mana ọka anyị ọna. Ekelenem nwaanyị kara aka kajara akaja. That doesn't kiss the behind of the enemies of Mazen Nandekano. One in those Sina love Mazen Nandekano. They kiss the behind of Chinedu and the behind of DOS and their bullshit radio. But the Nene oh, they are standing. Oh, one, they jemba. Ejememba ze kwato ndre nwanyị karak. Awon nwanyị ndị na-akwụ kwara. Chineke ala Igbo na-agba aghara. Onye nwere onye dị ka nne nna ya anya madam nne nna ya anya. Ebe ọ bụla asị gị jeme ga asị gị bịa na Agụ Ishi ga ejeme, asị gị bịa na Amadioha ga ejeme, asị gị bịa na Udo ga akpọrọ nwaanyị gị jeme, asị gị bịa na mmiri ga ejeme, mara na onye gị na ya kwụ na gị na ya kwụ. Ọnwụ ndị gị na ha ga-akpụrụ anya nọ ha anya ha na-agba tonwe. Ihe dị mma dị mma, ihe nkwanụ mmadụ n'okwu mmadụ. But ọ na-agụ akwa otu Chikedoziem ji, the way ọ na-etriti Maazị Nnamdi Kanu. Echetara m the first message m sendịrị na Maazị Nnamdi Kanu wụ ya chụọ Chikedoziem. Ihe awụ a day before me those videos. Mwepụtara those voice recording. Esendịrị m isi ya chụọ Chikedoziem, enyi m aga sabotage gị. Maazị Nnamdi Kanu sị, hey, mbanụ na ya trọsụ Chikedoziem. If somebody trọsụrụ gị, ka ama ya mma n'azụ. Echetara m that very week, esendịkwa m isi ya chụọ Ojofo. Yes, Ojofo has done so many things. He has been working with them for years. You don't check it out, Ojofo. Say, "Achua ya, any man ga mage manazo." Yes, no. Ojofo mo be manazo. So, Maazị Nnamdi Kanu pụta mmasị ya. Ahụ onye amụma ka ahụhụ onye amụma. See ya, onye ọma, the leader of the Jesus from Biafra. Ahụ onye amụma ka ahụhụ onye amụma. N'ime obi m, I feel like crying. But achọrọ m ịpụta nga ebe m akwa. Ihe na-agụ akwa. Nwanne anyị nọ n'aka ndị iro. Ya ezi ozi to Ojofo. Ojofo aga-eji dị oji. Ojofo agbajishia ya ụkwụ n'aka tinye nnu n'ose. Maazị Nnamdi Kanu jiri Ojofo oji ka o jie Simon Ekpa. Ojofo etinye nnu n'ose. Ya eji oji ka o jie n'elofe egbu. Ya etinye nnu n'ose. Ya eji oji ka o jie wuli. Ojofo etinye nnu n'ose. Ya eji oji ka o jie Bruce Fen. Ojofo etinye nnu n'ose. Ya eji oji ka o jie Chikedoziem. Kanyo. Ojofo has been screwing Maazị Nnamdi Kanu top to bottom, back and front. Even till now, as we speak, Ojofo na screw Maazị Nnamdi Kanu. Ndị chiri ji ahụ Maazị Nnamdi Kanu, Ojofo ajụ. Even Maazị Nnamdi say, I want to see this person. Still, Ojofo ajụ. Now, the same thing we hear Ojofo mere introduce to Chikedoziem. Maazị Nnamdi Kanu ga-eji Chikedoziem oji. Chikedoziem ajụ. What are they trying to do? They are squeezing him. So, ọwụ Nigeria ji Maazị Nnamdi Kanu, Ojofo na Chikedoziem. Ọha ji. Akwa Maazị Nnamdi Kanu na-ebe awụhụ na zoo ji ya. Oh, I feel in my heart, no. How can Chikedoziem do all these things? If you can tap into this prophetic, ihe Maazị Nnamdi Kanu na-ekwu n'ime obi ya, ọwa akwa, how could it be? Ndị mụ na ha na-arụ ọrụ na-agbazi m ụkwụ. Collins, you have allowed Chikedoziem to stockpile gunpowder under your behind, and while Oji matches Nekurugoku. I won't Oji matches Oji Sigana aka Nekurugoku. If care is not taken, you and him will be blown up. You were fired by Maazị Nnamdi Kanu you have no right on earth to come across any document of IPOB. You have no right to say you are Chinedu, the assistant has brought you. Assistant cannot bring you back. You are fired. You are fired. Nyawo eziokwu Chineke. Oyari onye nwere mmụọ Chineke na-awụhụ ihe ndị ọcha butere n'nnọ. Inwe mmụọ ala Igbo. Nwere mgbe a na-eje na mmụọ nọ n'ala Igbo. Asị gị bịa tụọ ogu. Ije na chọọchị a na-atụ ogu. Ije na ka udo mmụọ kara aka. A na-asị gị bịa tụọ ogu. Ihe ị na-ekwu ọkwa eziokwu. Onye ọ nwere ihe o mere gị. Collins, I am disappointed. You have allowed Chinedu to use you like rag. Ekelele m nnọọ. Ya dịrị nnọọ na mma. But ihe na-agụ akwa. Ọ na-agụ akwa. Just 1.5 years. The quote Chinedu ji pull the whole IPOB high rank case against Mazen and Kano. Nya win here, Ojofo. Nya win here. Uchemefo did not do. Uchemefo held this family together. Even though there was an obstacle from inside and outside, Uchemefo held it together. But Chinedu with a gunpowder stockpile here in the house. Now, everywhere now, people now are openly insulting Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, challenging Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. Chinedu saying nothing. Chinedu were there when Umuani Highway got their letter from Ojofo. Ya banket. Chinedu were there when Umuani Highway wanted to overthrow DOS. Chinedu bank. He knows everything. Your journey in Megan IPOB. Chinedu was just watching so that it could collapse. So IPOB can take you over. Ya waru. Arụ. Chineke, nyekwe m ndị ezigbo mmadụ mụ na ha ga-arụ ọrụ na-awụ ndegide ga-agba ọzọ. Ndị Maazị Nnamdi Kanu were na ndị gbuo onwe ya gburu megbu. And Leno na DOS ọ naanị Madam Nene ya anya they are standing. Ha niile Radio Biafra niile they have now literally they are speaking openly against Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. So ele ihe di zoo ga-ekwu. Ya wuru na ọwụhụ na zoo mana all these idiot nọ na radio na ihe ndị ọzọ or just few people. Zoo mana the powerhouse of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu nọ na Biafra land, which Mazen Nnamdi Kanu kpọkwara ala gbaghara. If not, I have one Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. And here we hear Chinedu na Ojofo chọrọ. Onye nwere. Chukwu gozie nnụ. Ya dịrị unu na mma. Ya dịrị Mazen Nnamdi Kanu na mma. Ka ndụ ya dịrị. Ka ndụ ya dịrị n'ahịa na-anọ ka ala Igbo. Ka ndụ ya dịrị. Isi.